How can we improve the reading experience to make it accessible to everyone in UMinho? The main place where students have access to reading is the university library, accessible to all through its website. But is it truly inclusive and functional? Does it allow to print text and to access different formats? Does it give the possibility to modify the text to facilitate studying? The answer is negative to all these questions, and in this video we will showcase ideas to address these issues inspired by the example of the University of Graz. So, to design an inclusive website, we should always have these buttons. The first one is the font size modulation. To increase or reduce the text size, here's an example. The second one is the contrast button, to improve the contrast. The third one is the translation button, at least in English, like in this case. Then we have the search tool to look for resources within the site, and the login area. Finally, we have the search bar to look for books. It's a research filter by information like title, author, ISBN, and barcode. Once we found the book of interest, we got to this section, where we found the buttons mentioned earlier and some basic information about the book. It's important to have some clear buttons about the options we have, like booking the book so that we can pick it up from the library, or downloading the audiobook, making the book accessible to everyone. We also have downloading the text, which includes more options like print, having more text format like complete braille and shorthand braille. But the real innovation lies in editing the text. This button leads to a new section of the site dedicated to text editing, preserving the integrity of the original paperbook. On the left, we have the ability to zoom in or out on the current page and the main toolbar. On the right, we have the option to save or undo the edit, and we can see the scaled down book pages with the current one highlighted in light blue. The first tool allows adding notes or annotation to the current page. We can then click on the color at the bottom to select a different color from the default one, now selected in black. Or we can click on the color wheel to create a new color. We can also adjust the size of the text with this button here, which allows to make it larger or smaller. Now it's selected on the enlarged version. The second tool allows creating shapes on the text. Currently, the rectangle is selected, indicated in black, but we also have other shapes available, now in grey because are not in use. We can change the dimension of our shape thanks to these dots here. The third tool is maybe the most important. Actually consists in two different tools. The first one allows creating solid lines that we can change color using the button below as shown earlier, just like this. The second one can create transparent color line that allows seeing the text below the line, just like this. To delete the underlining, simply select the shape underlined in blue and then click Cancel. Last, we have this tool which acts as a kind of bookmark that allows marking parts of the text that we already read, that we miss, or maybe on which we have questions. Once located in place, it can be rotated by dragging the dot along the trajectory of the circle.